taking down Candy. It's a 2v2 situation here on this very round. Whoopee, Risky, Scourge, Jaben. What can you do?
Let's see if or not one of them will make a mistake. Risky doesn't expose himself just yet. Hops onto the hill. Scourge shuts one down. Jaben's the other, and it's
investments have been so recommendable here, and that is the reason why, you know, they have to make a play that Street players on the perimeter is gonna win one gunfight, but Jaben's there to kill him and Blacklist International.
That is just amazing plays coming in from Blacklist, having that one tick of progress down, and again the SKS does make an appearance.
Alright, set up in the next hardpoint. It's going to be a difficult push for Huntsman to be able to go in, and now we can see the push coming through, but that's not enough just yet. Despite Huntsman winning quite a couple of their gunfights, they're gonna fall short and finally capturing that point. And here, Blacklist, they've maintained so many power positions in this hardpoint due to their early rotation, and they have just been so consistent in managing it and holding it down. And Rage here, he's gonna be...
On the other hand, they're just hopping in, man after man, just sending in one objective player to hold down the fort, whereas the rest of them just surrounds the area on the second floor of Mana. Finally, Kazoku finds the hill, 12 points. They've managed to break away from that 9-point hole.
Truly heading over to this alpha, and they haven't been doing too shabby not until now.
Oh, Chirac is gonna wield that SKS for this squad. And well, I love the take here. You know, B side was where definitely AMD was expecting these guys to attack first.
Nobody's anchoring down generators just yet. Sisco had that opportunity, but he got taken out with a good backstab coming through from the players of Scatty, who spawned out from the side of the control room, and now kill once again claimed by the side of Scatty. R&D, they just have to rinse and repeat each and every single strategy that they played for this P3, because actually they're playing it quite decent. Nobody's anchoring down generators just yet. Sisco had that opportunity, but he got taken out with a good backstab coming through from the players of Scatty, who spawned out from the side of the control room, and now kill once again claimed by the side of Scatty. R&D, they just have to rinse and repeat each and every single strategy that they played for this P3, because actually they're playing it quite decent. The hill, they're waiting for that backup, and they're doing it together as a squad. That's going to be the winning factor for this team towards the end.
Yeah, they're calm and composed.
Of a Broke Boys club, that is the issue wherein it's taking them a long time to move up onto that hill. Hopefully this second hill will make do for the catch, or for the points they need to catch up on. Josh right now, SKS in there, up close and personal, will be able to go for the takedown, and Josh is still waiting for that hill to open up. 30 seconds will be the time for already in here onto the hill. They need to catch up on the 4-3 point that Scotty has taken already.
Well solidified defense here from the side of the Broke Boys club. Well, on for the side of Scatty's, this is one situation for them. Wherever they go, Josh, they just put up his name up in the board. 7th for him, but the Predator finally shuts him down. He's going to be sided for the side of Scatty. I mean, first hard point, well defined for them. Second hard point is where they just faltered just a little bit. The hard point number 3 had a bit of a mix-up. I mean, it was a really questionable run right there, but you know, it was only that the Broke Boys club was able to win out on that very run.
Point. Doing the first segment, and that's gonna be number 4 in Jello, just doing all of the dirty work while his teammates are providing the backup for him to stay alive inside of that hill, which soon would diminish, because right now Ezreal is looking to make a play. There's a beautiful double to open things up at the mid-map.
Can't afford to let the B control point go to the hands of Bunny Boys club just like that.
You've been doing since Garena Masters IV. Now they're starting to pick up their pace, but still there is gonna be some slight mishap
now, and I wouldn't be so surprised if offense could be one forte that a team could offer.
Yeah, and I guess that is what is being done by Scotty at this point. Though they are down with lives, but Ezreal is one of the guy who's putting that much pressure in them. But the point is, or the ticks is being captured right now by this side of Scotty. So hopefully defense will be a little bit... The spawn trap is being triggered right now. Thus only one in here, 1 life remaining. Israel, there goes a backstab, but still Israel is in a fighting battle.
The big one here with that annihilator. It's gonna pop off and score some tricks and cause one more stir-ups. An easier joke, the defense single-handedly at the B side has just been so constant, and the players are feeling that pressure with that SKS. Man, take a look at this guy, 3 in a row.
9 kills, 10 to 10. Spot some opportunity on towards speed, but only gets one connection, one more ability to get the elimination. It doesn't really happen right there. So, you know, in terms of the lives here, it's still so favored for set of easier esports, and we need to see the influence to kick in now onwards. Bravo, as look at the time, 9 more seconds to go. Joke here gatekeeping this one out, and look at this, 4 in a row now. 10 kills under his name. Can he make
Is dropping Tokyo, and the onslaught just continues here. 16 to 22, it's still very close, but
formation here for set of EZR? Playing quite aggressively. I mean, the momentum is right there. You just can't afford to lose more rounds. They can't afford to lose this round overall. I mean, this
on his name, Moy and Jai is opening up the graveyards, and now they have control of the bricks as well. Talk about map control. Down, Derpy is on! He's on fire, but last man standing 5 seconds.
Her team trying to go in there for the kills.
And the headshot from Yano. But then you're gonna go and stay alive.
but it's funny fun because we're seeing Blacklist up against 10 here for this one. Looking like Jaben. Chill out, man.
They are expecting the attacks to happen single-handedly, but at this second 30 seconds that we're gonna have, Tin is going to get the first blood. I've come to a point where I think Divinus is just giving Blacklist a chance to win this series. You know what? Tin is here on the top 4. It's gonna get
Aggressive push coming in from our defensive side. That's gonna be Divinus. But then Tin gets 2. There you go. That's gonna be really big. I mean, gets 1 rather, as Derp.
players in the long range, but now you see it. Final 2 players for Divinus.
Really dangerous unless we see player number 2 try and get that pick.
I mean, play the SKS here, B-Family.
As you can see, they're going to be on the chase as Tin.
That spawn in mid, doing a great job soaking the time.
I mean, correct there on or speed 2, anchoring for the squad while in the process 4 players all around the parameter. Of course, that Scatty will take over this very hill. And that's going to be enough time for them to take the lead back to their side. Looking like they're longing to get this rotation here. Sisco on the process to try to get the anchor spot on towards P2, but he needs to deal with player 4 Jai with a Holger 26. Sisco, can he get the kill? And this might be a very big deal for them if ever they want to.
Is down to the wire right now. Zeman just losing a few of those shots, and with Scotty stepping over, this is it.
Wow.
250, 193s.
All those bought time inside of that hard point, they've been able to claim time, and EZR Reborn, they are definitely hanging in there, but Scotty is slowly pulling away. And that needs to change. They need to get some traction. They are anticipating these players to pop into that ghetto. And anticipation has been key for them so far, but this rotation from Joke is gonna open things up at the grave. It's gonna find 2 players there, but no moves and no advancements made here, Warden.
So, being able to accumulate enough points for them to build up the specialist, and if ever the timing is right, if ever the opportunity is
Scores are to this time, and with the lives already counting down for the side of Scotty, they have,
you know, looking at the life count and looking at the investments, they didn't really accumulate a lot of elimination right there. But for side of a R&D, they do have 4 specialists to play around with as well.
They will be taken down one by one with the gravity vortex invested by Tin.
But only one player here for Smart Omega will be inside the hill. It's gonna be Whoopi himself up against Luffy. Can he get the kill? He absolutely can. Now the well-defined side.
This B side, no one really dared to come up with the defense for Low Kings, but they're gonna have Susano coming through from the pillars, and of course Lupi exposing these players with that SKS. So they're gonna find 2 players down, but not really enough for them to stop this.
Towards P2 as well, but this time Blacklist, they won the statues, but the gods of RNG, they give it away to PJ. PJ with a backstab. Will PJ get the first one first? But no, Jaben turns around, he sorts him out. So it's gonna be a tough fight, but the Broke Boys Club are giving it their all.
Improvement is definitely a very big and important part of
As Low Kings now continue to slay, they are taking in the first ready for use. And I love what I'm seeing from Omega this time. You know, they are not afraid to backups coming through, and Blacklist will be able to claim some time. And well, it's just all about scoring kills.
Are they just gonna go for the eliminations? Because we already know they're gonna secure this round for sure.
A tad bit closer towards the victory here at this Hardpoint agenda. 212 points already claimed. They just need a few.
I think it's just a tad bit too risky for Almighty. They think so as well. They're not going to waste that on this round. But the next round, I think we can most definitely expect a few.
Time for the
teammates to go and rotate and go in there for the defense. But unfortunately, Huntsman is going to be a little bit too strong, going in there for that hold. And now, as we see Divinus trying to flip that spawns, it's just read by Huntsman right now. They know that the spawns are going to be flipped. They want to engage in that defense here in this power position. And now going in for that galley control, it's not going to be doing much for you, especially if you're not going to be winning a lot of these gunfights down. 17 seconds left on the clock, though. That's going to be really big points coming in from the Huntsman. And not just that, Divinus, they're kind of struggling to get control into that anchor point because Derp is just being so nasty with the SKS right now. And I just did mention that gun. Really, one player, the name of Derp, can definitely clutch this up, gets that information down, knows that there's one person there, almost gets that kill, needs to stay put. But then the information as well coming in from Divinus is going to be there. He gets the kill. SKS gets the kill. But then we didn't get to see Tien. Tien thinks he's on the other side. Oh, there you go. Gets the kill. A 2v1 situation.
Number one spot in the frags, but he's also trying to figure out what opening can he give his team. And that one shot from Mitchie with the headshot is just more than enough. He needs to work on the ground and he hits it. There it goes. Just two man getting outplayed by one man. Derp.
From some of the games that we've seen so far in here, and getting a little bit too close right now. Oh my goodness, 151 giving out that position, and Derp just surprises her from the backstab. Shorty being pulled out on a 1v1, and let's see on what can be offered. Mia against Derp will be going down. Huge clutch.
You know, it would have still been on the side of Huntsman. Derp gets a double this time.
Right now, a 2v3.
Yeah, I mean, that response time was just way too sweet. Derp now finds one, finds two, triggered discipline initially, takes down the second player, third player as well. Fantastic, but the first player put this clock on a pause, and they only have one more guy to take down. That is risky, but Idra shows up with the SKS. This is just absolutely deadly. SKS in raid with ranges like this, dude, there's just no stopping it.
Yeah, I mean, headshot is just one tap. And of course, the body, all the body parts is just going to be two taps. And the potential from Idra, we all know it's going to be accurate. And he's been showing it here so far, having 5 kills. And of course, just tearing these players apart. 5 in a row now, AJ. And LF Org down to their final 6.
Range, this is where you are going to see some toasted bodies when those purifiers do come online. But before that, Idra shows up with the SKS, busting down one player first and straight on up towards the back of that white warehouse. Not really playing the objective, they're just clearing out house all around the map fit.
Ooh, Idra combo. It's gonna be 3 with the SKS. Definitely. Yeah, they're just waiting for every single one of their teammates to go in and longer. But hey, going back into the game, we get to see finally Smart Omega trying to clear off all the spaces and not even touching the hardpoint yet. They're just waiting for every single one of their teammates to go in there for the point. But man, that's going to be interesting because Smart Omega brought out the Predator misstep but did not get anyone. Whoopi though with a really big double kill when it comes to that grenade.
Yep, Whoopi with the double on the sticky, and the rest of his team members are doing a phenomenal job. But the one greatest damage dealer is Idra, sitting down inside of the 240 to 242. It's all equal. Blacklist needs a break, or it's gonna be all over. Smart Omega, the bleeding stops for just a little bit. The smoke helps them step on into the hill and pause the bleeding. But Smart Omega has this in the bag, all because of Idra holding that door.
The attacker into the advantage in this control mode. 1 minute remaining and only 4 lives remaining for LF Org. Idra right now utilizing that SKS to perfection so that no one from LF Org can get close.
They can't get close, and there you go. Idra just goes and finishes the job, and we are even things out.
5-8, and it is just surmountable. Omega fumbled. They focus so much on B that they let Loki's capture. Few are Smart Omega right now, but Idra hides behind the couch and hides behind the bed and gets that elimination. So this is the best way for you to
see Smart Omega. They're taking the lead, even if this is SR Nakagwe's map choice, even if this is their strong suit. Smart Omega is giving
with his SKS. Right now it's getting countered, but he still wins that gunfight. And now he's trying to take the players on at the back, and there it is, a triple for Idrazin, 5 in a row.
On the side of Low Kings.
Garden spawned for the set of Blacklist International Ultimate, and they put themselves inside a hill. Luffy with Annihilator trying to pop up, but he gets denied by Jaben himself. 197 to 198. The lead was on for the side of the West Point Mamba Lokis with Blacklist International Ultimate. They want to deny, but the backstab from the Immortals will come in. Yado's skirt AG under his name, but till then, whatever the West Point Mamba Lokis has been able to do, Jaben has been able to deny.
But that was a fundamental mistake, unfortunately, for the West Point Mamba Lokings. They had the manpower, they had the positioning to take away the favorable spawns. They went in straight up for a hill that was not unlocked just yet, and they gave away the momentum to Blacklist International. Now they need to catch right back up, but the hard point after this is going to be even more tougher. Basketball court to a certain, no access from that shooting range, and they back away for an early rotation into that barracks hut. And I tell you, the lead by West Point Mamba Lokings is looking to be absolutely monstrous at this very moment. They just need one solid break. They need to force the players of Blacklist to respawn from all the way.
They get the break inside a hill, which supposedly a point that was
West Point Mamba Lokings had used already everything to secure
money hill for the West Point Mamba Lokings for them to even things up, and they're gonna be able to just beat
play, but the numbers on the side of Blacklist just way too much.
Now it's 1v1 here inside this very hill, but Jaben gets the kill. Just down, holding this one up into absolute perfection. The break tries to come true.
Point of control, and that's gonna work, but they only have 2 players left, and Jaben is gonna